Hey everybody, Dan here from DK Digital. On this training, we are going to cover some Facebook ad targeting strategies that I use in my own ads. So I'm here on my own ads campaign, and yeah, let's jump in and create a new ad so I can show you my different targeting techniques. So we just do basic lead form ads, and here's the first thing. So it jumps into tailored leads campaign. So nowadays with AI, everyone's jumping in on the bucket, and Facebook is no different. It's trying to kind of control a few things, which thinking that it knows what we want and it can do better than us, which probably will down the line. As of right now, it still needs to iron out a few creases. So it's always good to go manual. And in this section, there's nothing to do on the ad set. So I'm just going to ignore everything except for when it comes to targeting. Here we have the audience control. So first things first, we want to set our location. The minimum age, what do we want to be like? What's your target market? Is it going to be suitable for people 18 years of age? If not, raise it. Now, the maximum of votes is 25 here, but we can also change the age as well. Suitable age. It's handy just to change it here, I find. Your location. So here we click edit. So they're making it a little bit trickier and less obvious to update things because as you can see, it's just a slight little edit button here. It's generally the same for most places. So if we click edit, we can see Ireland, the whole of Ireland. But if you don't want the whole of Ireland, we can get rid of it. Say we want just a specific location. Say we want Dublin in Ireland. And that's 40 kilometers. So for city, that's pretty okay. Say we want something shorter than 17 kilometers. Well, what do we do here? Well, we can zoom right on in and we can get this drop pin and drop it. Sorry, you click, don't drag and drop, you click it, and then click again to drop. And this lets you bring the radius right down to be super, super specific. Again, this is fantastic for big urban areas. So like Dublin, it's a big city. So it's kind of more highly focused. We can have it set to a 1 kilometer radius, which as we can see, estimated audience is 221 to 260,000, which is a nice size. But you can increase it as well. Like that, you can go on out, and that's over half to 750,000 people. So that's the first tip I will give you guys. And you can add more locations as well. So we can add Galway. It doesn't have to just be the one. So if we zoom out, we can see there's two here. We can add in London. Now, I know I'm going for very, very big areas, like say, like big cities. So for example, instead of London, we can do Oxford Street in London. Okay, so that's one area to look at. That's targeting specifics. Again, I just don't use the example of cities. We can target anywhere. We can target rural areas, big urban areas, your local town. I think you can put in postcodes, area codes. It'll do that as well. Doesn't have to be the names of places. So that's tip number one for you guys. Now here is the big thing. So with Advantage Plus, this is now AI trying to kind of mix in and do its thing. In time, this will be fantastic. This will be unstoppable. Right now, there's still a few glitches in there that need to be ironed out. So I would suggest switching to original audience. I don't want to try and scare you with statistics and I'm going to tell you that they know best, but trust me on this. For now, use original audience. Don't use Advantage Plus. And this will come up a couple of times before you create your ad. With that, we're putting in our location, we're putting in the age of our market. So again, what are you offering? What is the age range? I wouldn't go more than 20 years in the difference. So if it is minimum 25, I would do the maximum of 45. You could push it to 30 years, but ideally I'd stick it to 20. Here you can say if they're male or female. Again, little edit over here. If they're both men and women, grand. If it's just men you want, or if it's just women you want, that's where you highlight. You pick one over the other. And you can put in what interests they have. So if you're running a gym, you're looking for people who, for certain classes, you can look at health and fitness. So we have a health and fitness coach, no. Field of study, no. Fitness and wellness is an interest, yes. You can put something like that in. People who follow fitness and wellness, that chances are they like it and they want to try it, and or they might try it before, or they could be more inclined to come to the gym. You can fill this out as much as you want. Nowadays, with AI, the better your ad copy is, the more Facebook reads the ad copy and targets the people for you based off of your ad copy. So the likes of this detailed targeting is becoming less and less. Uh, you can do both. You can do one or you can do the other. I I'm finding that I'm less inclined to do the detailed targeting or do it as much and focus more on the ad copy itself. But saying that, I've seen it results for both. So, for example, you could have people who are interested in fitness and wellness, or you can narrow the audience a bit more. Say if they're fitness and wellness, say if they're a relationship status, if they are what between 25 and 45, say they're engaged, that narrows the audience down even more. So you look. So why didn't I put it under here in the same one? Because what we're looking for is people who are into health and fitness and people who are engaged. And we get the intersection of the both of those people. So that's narrows it down. You can narrow further. I think you can narrow up to 4 or 5 times. If you're going that route, I would not do more than two, potentially three at the very, very most, but you'd want to have a very, very, very broad audience to start with in a very big area. You can put them all under the one, but again, that's just looking for people who are into health and fitness and also people who might be engaged but not into health and fitness. So it's how you want to target your audience. And again, this all comes down to who your ideal client is. And yeah, so again, Facebook is trying to improve things for you. It's not quite there yet. One day it will be fantastic. So I would turn off this. And other than that, guys, on the next section is where you actually fill in your ad copy. And that's what I was saying. The more descriptive, the more targeted you have your ad copy. When you're putting in the right keywords, when you're putting in elements that your target audience is going to like, Facebook's going to pick up on those things. And they're going to think, right, person A over here will like this ad. I'm going to put in front of them, while person B won't. So we won't put it in front of them. And that's just another example. That's why using very compelling and effective ad copy would be fantastic for your ad. Not only just get people reading and get people into wanting it more, it's also because it now targets them as well for you. I don't think there's anything else in this. Nope. Okay, guys, so that is pretty much it. Just a quick recap. We have audience section down here. So you turn off Advantage Plus. Facebook's not going to like it. We want to try and get you to not do it. Even when you go to create the ad and finalize it, they still ask you if you want to do it. Or turn it back on. You've seen how to add locations. You've even seen how to reduce the radius down to 1 kilometer. You can set your age range. You can set the gender. You can add more detailed demographics. See here, it automatically checks this back on. So yeah, be careful with that, folks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I use in my ads for my targeting. That's how I get my leads and that's how I get my clients in. And yeah, I certainly hope you guys can take from this and add it to your own ads. Any questions, please do not hesitate to hit me up. Thank you guys.